It's Monday, the 13th of October, 2025. Welcome along to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. As always, it's not my story, it's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in multiple series within Real Racing 3 Update 13.6. And this is part 16 of that mini series. And indeed, it is the penultimate episode in terms of multiple series in 13.6. The new release is only a week away. Okay, game on screen. Oof, I thought for a minute it wasn't going to work there. There we go. Right, okay. So I'm straight into a game. I am doing the what am I doing? What's it called? I don't remember what it's called. The Millennial something or other. Let me have a look. Hold on. Let's not get too excited. Take it at your own. I am doing. Let's have a look. The Millennial Sports Series, and I'm racing the Ferrari F430. I'd get there in the end. I'd get there in the end. Right. Okay. Let's get racing. Opportunity of earning some gold this time around. Didn't get it on Friday, so hopefully we'll get it today. In fact, there's an opportunity for quite a bit of gold to be earned today. If we can keep our wits about us and maybe just do a bit of tidy racing for a change. Okay. Slow, slow. There you go. All right, up into fourth. I think ideally I want to be in at least, I want to be in second place by the end of this lap. Because first place is disappearing off into the distance. Okay. That's not too bad. This car, handling wise, it isn't the best. Thought I was going to go flying off then. So I wanted second. I'm in second. One car left to overtake. 2 laps to do it in. Now, I think I finished 4th the time before, so I'm already a bit up on the time before. So long may that continue. Oh dear. Come on. Focus, lad. There you go. And again. You've got to catch this guy. Oh, you're letting him go. You've got to catch him. Not really making inroads into this guy at the moment. There you go. Right, I'm on his heel now. I'm right on his tail with 1 lap to go. Come on. That's better. inside, in the lead. Needed that. Needed that. Didn't have the best of goes on Friday, so needed a good start. Straight into the racing. Lord Night Moon enters the chat on the YouTube side, says hello. Hello, Lord Night Moon back. Welcome along. Thank you as always for watching and saying hello in the chat. All right, it's a good start. Needed it. So that is another series completed and more gold. And you know what? I'm still over 3,000 gold. So yeah, look at that. 3,034. First position. Oh, I got a daily bonus. Didn't really think about that. I don't think about the daily bonuses anymore. I'm not particularly strategic with them at this moment in time. Mainly because I don't need to be. All right, there we go. 100% completed. 23 gold. Takes my total up to 3,057. It's a good start to the day. All right, there we go. What on to next? Well, I think what we probably need to do. I've decided I'm not going to do any online multiplayer tournament. I'm happy with the 7 gold, I think. Although then again, it is the Red Bull Ring Grand Prix circuit, which I think the Acura would be pretty good at, more so than the Mercedes GT Black Series. I'm going to leave it anyway for the moment. I might come back to it. I might have a sneaky punt, as they say over here. Right, so I'm 2 seconds away from getting into B, as always. That's not going to happen. But maybe I can improve my time. For me, I do think I've set quite a good time. There are obviously loads of people that have set faster times. I don't see me setting a faster time. Unless I'm in the zone. I mean, I'm already 0.4 seconds behind. Okay. And that 0.7 seconds behind. 0.9, 1 second behind. Oh dear. It is my first go of the day. I messed that up completely. You know, sometimes I'm just rubbish at this game. And that was me being rubbish. Virtual Medical Dr. Iake says hello. Hello back. Welcome along. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Good to see you again. Now, look at that time. That's terrible. 10-second penalty. 15 seconds behind my best time. Room for improvement. Am I going to set a fast time? Who knows? I will say this, that's a better attempt than the one just done. Oh, managed to somehow stay on track. Come on. Just, it's funny, I don't see any places of improvement. So I don't see how I'm going to set a faster time. It is just all about reactions. And I'm an old man, so my reactions aren't quite so good. I mean, I say I'm old. Older than the average gamer, let's say. Let's leave it there. Your reactions do slow down. Just ask Lewis Hamilton there. As you get older, that is. He's finding that one out the hard way. Oh dear. Oh. Aloe enters the chat and says, hi back, welcome along, good to see you again. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? In fact, look, there we go, that's it, done. Let's call it a day there. As always, 50 gold. Never getting into B. Never getting into B. Oh well. Right, okay, so what we're going to be focusing on today are the exclusive series. Which I've got pre-open. I've got the Porsche 939 2019, 72%. Hope to get it above 75% today. 45 gold on offer if I do that. We've got the Aston Martin V12 Vantage S, currently at 43%. Can we get it above 50%? 10 gold available if we do. And the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, currently at 24%. If we get it above 25%, 10 gold also. So a bit of gold to be had. So let's start off with the Porsche. And you know what? Let's just go left to right and see how far we can get. John enters the chat and waves his bright pink hand to say hi. Hi, John. Welcome along. $79, eh? Oh, I think I did it. 180. That's not bad at all. 181, in fact. All right. Only a small little dent into the durability. Okay, tier 3, it's a head-to-head at the Bugatti circuit, and this should take me above 75% and get me a nice amount of gold, 45 gold. Very nice. go. Nice and easy. In the lead. Keep the inside line now, so he has to overtake me the hard way, or the long way, depends on how you look at it. Still in first place, looking good. Oh, not when I go off track like that. Keep your eye on the road at all times, not on the chat. Well, as always in a head-to-head, first place. Well, maybe not quite always, mostly. And that should be 45 gold, which will take me over the 3,100 mark in terms of gold. Ooh. Now, you could say plenty of gold for the next release, but you just don't know nowadays. The release notes come out on Thursday, so I'll actually be having a chat about it on Friday's stream. That's mainly because I can't do a stream next week. It would normally be on the Monday. But yeah, I can't stream next week, unfortunately. So yeah, it'll be on Friday. Right, okay. Tier 4 Autocross Grand Prix Circuit, Circuit of the Americas. Can I get up to 100%? Don't know. And now this is the beauty of doing all the cups first, and the endurance, and the hunters, all the speed records, and most of the head-to-heads. I've just got the quick races left. So it usually means you can either get from under 70% to 100% in one go, or failing that, definitely get it done in 2 goes. Now, am I a bit over here? I'm a bit over here. Look at that, third only. So 41.228. Need to improve. I think I need to improve by almost a second. So let's try that again. See what we can do. Improvement needed. Can we deliver that improvement? I feel like I'm a couple of seconds up, so I'm going to say yes, I can. There we go, in the 39s that time. Improvement. Virtual Medical Dr. Iaka says 45 gold is great. Yes, it is. It's a wonderful feeling. Shame on the amount I had to spend to fully upgrade this car, even with I think it was a 50% discount. Was it 35? Can't remember. But yes. Ozil says, yo, how you doing? What the max progress you can do with Solus GT in Road Collection? Oh yeah, we need to have a look at that actually. I need to race that car to try and get the endurance to first. So we will have a go at that. We'll finish this series off next, and then we'll have a look at the Solus GT. I had forgotten about that one. Thank you for reminding me. Right, so Tier 6, head-to-head around Mount Panorama. Bit of a long head-to-head, this one. I'm going to just drop back. I always think when it's head-to-head, get the inside line. There you go. Get that speed in and all the way down, you should take first place. And that's different strategy. If I was racing in a race, I'd always go around the outside to stay out of trouble. But when there's only two of you, now I'm just going to defend all the way through now the inside line. Make myself big, so he's having to go around the outside and he'll fail. And now I'm pulling away. Alright, there we go. That's down the mountain, allegedly. 100 yards ahead of... Oh, first up. Hello, here we go. Missed that up. Focus. Eyes on the road. There we go. That's another one down. Oh, what happened there? 1 minute 33 seconds. It's not too bad. But it has knocked my durability down somewhat. So yeah, maybe I won't get to 100% with this series today. But if not, it will be back on Friday. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So we've got head-to-head there. We've got head-to-head there. Okay. Right, next up, Speed Snap. I'm not convinced I'm going to get to 100%, but I'll tell you what, we'll be close, and then we'll be in a position to do it come Friday. That's my train of thought. 142 miles per hour I've got to do. Okay. That's this weird one, isn't it? There you go. That was alright. I think that was about 147 miles per hour, so that's pretty good. There we go. First place. Happy with that. Next up, autocross at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It is the road course. It's very rare you get to race actually on the speedway, even though it is in the game. Oh dear. That's me messed that up. Thank you. Then again, might just be alright. There we go. First place. Woo! That was close. That is first. Oh, look at that. By 0.11 of a second. We'll take it. Let's have a look at what is up next. Up to tier 11, and it's another speed snap. This time around. Oh, hello, I know which one this is. A junior course at Monza. Okay, 107 I've got to do. Ooh. did that in a roundabout way there. 112.50. Good enough. I kind of went off track, but it still allowed it to count. Very good. Tier 11 completed. Right, next up, Tier 12, head-to-head at the National Circuit at Red Bull Ring. 1 lap, which is fine. Let's see how we get on. In the lead. Tight. The inside line now. Probably 22 yards ahead. Here we go. Another victory in another head-to-head. Oh, only been streaming 30 minutes. We've already had some gold, and we've already, in fact, we've had 2 slices of gold. So that's pretty good after half an hour. 87%. Don't think I'm going to get to 100%, but we'll just see how we get on. Right, autocross at Francorchamps. 28 seconds. Is this a big ask? Oh, might be. I don't think it was that big an ask. 27 seconds. It's weird how these sort of competitions go. Sometimes I struggle to get first in the autocrosses and speed snaps, and then other days I seem to breeze it. So hopefully today is a day of breezing it. I still don't think I'm going to have enough durability left to complete this one though. It's going to be close, and if I don't complete it, be back on Friday. 60 gold to be won on Friday. Now that was a bit tighter, but I did get first. There we go. Another one done. Head to head, it's the club circuit at Circuit de Catalunya. Now, in fairness, I think this one's quite short. So, you know, outside chance if I can win each one first. There we go. As in, when I say win each one first, I mean do it on the first ask. There we go. First again. It's looking good. Or is it? Mm. One, two, three, four. Ugh. Okay, speed snap at the Porsche test track. Mm. Where am I? Right. There we go. Easy. All right, there we go. 155 miles per hour. First place. 3 more events left. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. Oh dear. And I might have just had my Hercules heel because it's a Formula E course, autocross. I'm not particularly good at these. 18.9 seconds. Ugh. Well, if I don't do it, don't do it. I wasn't expecting to, so it's a bonus if I do. I'm going to say no. Yeah, no, nowhere near. Nowhere near. About a second and a half down. 6. So I've got a bit of improvement to be done. And I'm running out of durability. So that's better. There we go. Okay. 19.209. First place. I think first place by about half a second. Or maybe not. First place by 5/100ths of a second. Fair enough. Right, okay. Believe that's 2 races left. And only a little bit of durability. Good grief, it's going to be close. So we'll do the speed snap first. Why do we always leave these things to the last minute, eh? God. Why is it always close? I'll do the speed snap first because I think this will have less impact on durability. This ain't looking good. Yeah, 184 there. Okay. Ooh. I think I've got to do it on this go. That's it. I've messed it. Oh dear. Now I might get another go on this, but I suspect I'll then have negative durability for the final one. And that's assuming I do it on this go. Third only. So there we go. Haven't quite got to 100% with this exclusive series. Okay, here we go. Last go. Last go. Oh, now it's 184. And I do 185. Typical. Typical. There we go. So I got first. But unfortunately, I have run out of durability. Do you know what? I'm going to have one go, though. Why not, eh? Let's have one go. Let's see how we do. So we've got a car with negative durability. We've got the autocross, which is one of the longest autocrosses in the game. 46 seconds. The car is technically needing a service, so I haven't got high hopes for winning. But you never know. We might get lucky. You just never know. So why not give it a go? Nothing to lose. Only something to gain. That won't help. Outside chance, you know. Outside chance. Go, look at that. Look at that, you see? You see? All you doubters out there? First place with a car needing servicing. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we can service the car. So that's that series taken up to 100%. 60 gold this time. 100,000 R dollars, you know, because we're low in R dollars. Right, there we go. 3,162 gold. Right now, the McLaren Solus GT. So to be fair, at this moment in time, I wouldn't apply any upgrades to it other than what I've already got on the car, even though to complete the series, I would need to upgrade it. My assumption is in the next release, this car will be in a weekly time trial and probably be the top car. And so therefore, I'm expecting some form of discount. And then if there was a discount on it, I would only upgrade it so that I could complete tier 20. So I wouldn't fully upgrade the car. It hasn't got an exclusive series. For me, there's no point. So I'd only upgrade the car as high as I need to complete the series it's in. I only take cars up to 100% if they have an exclusive series to unlock. Right, so we didn't do very well the last time. So 13.5 is what we've got to get to. I think I got 4th the time before, so can I do better than 4th? Let's give it a go. Oh, come on, get out of my way. God. Okay. Doing all right up to this point. Almost at 2 miles. 80 seconds on the clock. Still got 10 miles or so to go. We're in 6th place. Okay, 1 lap done. and this car fits this track. It does feel very much like one of the LMP2s or possibly 3s. Hasn't quite got that acceleration. Oh. But the grip is awesome on this car. Okay. Alright, 2 laps done, just about. I do feel I'm going to run out of time on the clock though. Seven miles on the scoreboard. It's going to be a case of, can I get another lap in? And might get enough time then to get close to first. Oh, I just messed up. I did brake very late there. Nevertheless, still got 50 seconds on the clock this time round. And almost at 9 miles. So you know what? There's an outside chance of getting first here. Okay, 10 miles on the scoreboard. 30 seconds left on the clock. Come on, let's do this. There we go. 11 miles on the scoreboard. 30 seconds left on the clock. Got a good chance of getting first here, I reckon. At the very least third, which is an improvement. That's not going to help though. I think I need to get to 13 miles and a bit, so it's not looking good. Okay, there you go. Gutted. Did manage to get second though, but not quite good enough to get first. Alan Chanel enters the chat. Welcome along. Asks, do you also spend real money? Not on the game. No, definitely not. And Ozil replies saying, time, money, he spent 10 years in the game. Well, yeah, time I've spent, money I haven't. Yeah, I definitely advise not spending any money in the game. And you can't get away without spending time in it if you want to achieve anything in it. Right, there we go. So that car needs servicing. It is an improvement, but I wasn't able to get to first. Now, I could very easily get first if I took the game offline and just did an endurance against the computer opponents. I'd probably only have to get to 6 miles, 6.3 miles. So we might make that the first race on Friday. I'll set it up beforehand, so I'm racing against the bots, and then should be able to get that to first place. But you can see there, 93%, so it might go up one, so 94%, and that would make sense with there being the 3 cups that I currently can't do. Yeah, 97.3, one of the cups is 98. Right, okay, there we go. So that is almost as far as I can take hyperdrive with the McLaren Solus GT. We will have another go at that endurance, and I think I will make it the first race on Friday. Ozil asks, how much can you reach with basic upgrades we did to complete the event? Well, I upgraded the car 3 across the board, and it looks like I can get to 94%, so that's not too bad, just not 100%. And just bear in mind, I mean, it's simple mathematics, really. There's not a lot you can do about it. But to get 100%, it's 34 gold. And if I was to upgrade any component, let's pick one of the cheaper ones. Let's assume tyres and wheels. 160 gold. The engine's 200. It's expensive. So you're not going to get a particularly good return on investment with that. But yeah, there we go. That's hyperdrive for today. So back to the exclusive series. So I've got 2 left again. I did say I'd try and keep it so there were at least 4 series to race in. So we've completed 2 series today. So I'm not sure what to do on Friday. I may take it a little bit easy on the basis that, well, it will depend on what is in the update 13.7 of how adventurous I am in terms of purchasing. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. Right, let's start with the Aston Martin V12 Vantage S. So I'm at 43%. Let's. I think what we'll do, as I tend to do, around about the 50% mark, is we'll do the eliminations. Oh dear. Unfortunately, the first elimination is Formula E track, so straight away I'm not liking it. And this car, when you lose grip in it. It unfortunately races like a typical Aston Martin. Okay, but I have got into 4th, so that's not too bad. Got to be careful to brake early. If I get the inside line, I should move up in place. There you go. Could even move up 2. I'll just back off though. There we go, it's number 1 taken. I get this guy here, again on the inside. So we're in first, we've just got to stay there. I do think it's all about not making crazy moves and protecting that inside line. So they have to go around the outside. Right, in first, 6 opponents left in the race. There we go, there's an example of that car just losing grip. Take the inside line again, make him go around the long way. Almost lost it there. Okay, 4 cars left in the race. I am first, but it's a struggle. As I say, not one of my favourite tracks. Oof, almost lost the lead there. Okay, so I've got a podium. Can I get first? Not be driving like that. I bet you have lost. There you go. What a time to lose first place. Not to worry. Might get it back. There you go. little bit cheeky. There we go, first. It wasn't pretty, it never is on these courses. But there we go, first. Ozil said on Hyperdrive, I just reached 50%. Okay, that's good. Says, I have a car in road collection, BMW GTS M3. Something it does have an exclusive series. I would have to spend 18 gold to max it out, and I will get 51 from exclusive. Worth it, right? Yeah, I'd say that is the case. If you're going to get more reward than what you have to spend, then that's definitely an easy decision to make. Asks, why is it blue and not metallic silver? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. So it's blue because I had to take a picture of it this morning for the thumbnail. Let's get that changed back. There we go. And the rims as well. There we go. Definitely looks like it's fully upgraded now. Thanks for asking the question. Good reminder. Alan Chanel says, I just completed the amateur and I was so proud thinking that I completed it. But when I just watch your progress, I am completely shocked. Well, I'll tell you what, if you've completed amateur, that's good. Just carry on going through them. There's no shame in that. It's just, it's good work so far. Keep it up. And Ozil, again, obviously makes everyone aware that I've been playing this game for 10 years. Now, it's not completely. I did put it down a while ago. So I've started playing it 10 years ago and then put it down. When I put it down, I did have 100% in terms of completion on everything. But then I left it alone for a couple of years and then came back to it. So the intention is to slowly but surely, first of all, get road collection up to 100%, and then we'll get motorsports up to 100%. Just out of interest as well, guys, just so you're aware, I do now have a free space in my team. So if you do want to join my team, do a search. Let me just see if I can remember how you do this. So if you click on the leaderboard, and if you search for 100%, there we go. It should find my team at the top of the list there. 100% motto, win everything. 90. No, it says we're not active. We are active. If you click view, you've got the option to join. So you just click join, and that sends me a message, and then I'll verify who it is. And one lucky person will get to join the team, as we've only got 19 out of 20 now. Right, there we go. Right, moving on to road collection again, into exclusive collection, and onto the Aston Martin V12 Vantage S. So we're up to 45%, tier 3 completed. I'm going to, as I said, do the eliminations first and hopefully get up to 50%. There we go. So at tier 11, we've got elimination around the Hill Circuit at Dubai. Let's give this a go. Alright, there we go, we're into third. Just need to pick off the other two. There we go, that's one of them down. Need to rush past him, just keep on his tail. I think I'll get him at this corner. Take the inside. Hopefully. There we go. Nice and easy. Right, 4 cars left in the race. First by 40 yards. That's not bad. Oh, hello. Unfortunately, when you lose it with this car, you lose it. Just protect that inside line. He's coming back at me, second place. Almost lost it there. Right, there's 2 of us. Back first place just by holding the inside line. There we go. I'd say nice and easy, but that's not entirely true. But first place we've got. Massey Edge Gamer enters the chat, says hello today. Today make a song on Suno. Okay. If you're talking about, are you talking about, that's what you're doing? Alan Chanel says, now after watching you, I also want to make more progress. I know it's not easy, but no matter how much time it takes, I will definitely complete it. Thanks for your motivation, man. Well, you are very welcome and best of luck. To be fair, that's all it takes, time and effort. And even if your racecraft isn't the best, you can make up for it doing a little bit of strategizing in terms of how you spend your money. Your hard-earned R dollars and your hard-earned gold. Right, so 47%. As I said, when I get to 50%, I only get 10 gold, but it's better than nothing. So we'll go through the tiers, see if there's any more eliminations to do. There we go. So tier 15, there's an elimination. Have we got another one? No, I've done that one. All right, so we might have to find another race to do. I'm thinking speed records after this. So this looks like being the last elimination in this particular exclusive series. Different strategy here. I'll be taking the first corner around the outside because it's out of the way. They all plug into the corner on that first. And then if I get it right, I normally can build up a bit of speed. Look at that, I'm already into second place. That's not bad at all. There we go. Even with a slide, I found myself in first place. I reckon this car will slide towards the very top of this mountain. So I'm going to just release the acceleration there. There we go. Still in first. I may sneeze. Dear, sorry about that. Ugh, don't know where that came from. I do apologise. I need to blow my nose. 1 second. Let me just hold on. Let's just drop the camera. Yep, it's definitely getting cold here in the UK. Oof. Right. Okay, right, let's carry on racing. Alan Chanel says, "You deserve more subscribers." Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Well, we are growing. We're a growing community. We're getting there slowly. And Free Gamer says, "Hi. Hi back. Welcome along, Free Gamer." So, I'm in first. There are 4 cars left in the race. I'm 100 yards ahead of second. Looking good. Definitely got a podium place. Hoping that podium will be first. There you go, 200 yards ahead of second. Should be all right. There we go. First. Right, we're going to have to look at another type of race then, because that's the eliminations gone. Oh, but we have got to 50%. There we go. 10 gold. Well, if that's the case, let's finish if we can. What have we got left in terms of cups? Not many. I don't fancy doing the Formula E. So we'll do the Porsche test track. The head. Oh no, that's head-to-head. So we've done that cup. It's only. I've only got the Hong Kong Cup to do. I'm not doing that today. We'll do something else. We'll do the speed records then. We'll get those out of the way. So speed record at the Grand Prix circuit at Suzuka. I seem to be getting a runny nose all of a sudden. One moment. Right, I'm back. I wasn't worried about pausing it. It doesn't matter because you've got to do a lap. If it's the Grand Prix circuit, I'm hoping the fastest part of the circuit will be towards the end. So let's see how we get on. Right. Gotta watch that slide with this car. It's not the grippiest car out there, I'm afraid. That's not good. Okay, this will hopefully be the fastest part of the track. The problem is this car has a tendency to slide, so... There you go. There you go, and there's the slide. Fortunately, I got first before I needed to turn, just as well. Alright, there we go. So that is first in the speed record. We're doing all right. We're doing okay. 3,172 gold is pretty good going into going into the next release. As I said, I don't think I've ever, up until this release, I'd never had 3,000 gold stored away. So again, I think it's more to do with the part of the game I'm at, whereby typically all the cars I already own, apart from the brand new cars in the game. So all the events, I already own the cars in it. So it's just a case of going through them and earning the gold. It looks like now as well, the cars that they typically set up to use in the weekly time trial and the online multiplayer tournament, I also own those cars and already have them fully upgraded. So I'm not having the opportunity of taking advantage of discounted upgrades because I've already done it previously on those cars. So it just means I'm accruing lots and lots of gold, which you can't complain about. So maybe we'll have a look at next release on Friday, but maybe it's a case of upping the strategy in terms of applying upgrades to quite a few more cars. Which, my general advice is don't upgrade cars unless they've got a discount on them. But I seem to have hit a little bit of a plateau from that perspective. I realise I've got this one all wrong. Too busy yapping and not focusing. So what I need to do on this one, I'll just go around it and I'll do it again, is the fastest part of the circuit is at the end of this straight, which I won't get there now because I'll cross the finish line. So what I'm going to do now is retry that, and I'm going to start from way behind the start line. So I'll turn the car around and take the course backwards. And now we will be able to take advantage of that long straight. There you go, nice and easy. First place. Right, car almost ready to be serviced. I'm not going to do the endurance, even though there is one, because when you're online, you've always got to hit a higher mileage. I mean, I suppose I could do it, but I don't think I will on this stream. What we'll do is we'll just carry on doing the speed records until the car needs servicing, and then we'll service the car. This exclusive series will be back on Friday with the intention of taking it to 75%. There's quite a few speed records. Look at that. Right, let's do the speed record at the dynamic circuit. I think this is another one where the fastest part is at the end of the long straight at the beginning of the race. So it's another one. I'm going to turn around and start from way back behind the start line. I think that should just about cover it, so we'll turn around here. There we go. That was close. Had to use the grass there to slow down. It's another first place. Hey, there we go. That is first place. Car does need servicing, so we'll service it now. And as I said, that series will be back on Friday. All right. That takes us on to the final exclusive series I've got available, the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. Only recently upgraded this to be fully upgraded, so currently at 24%. We'll just do an elimination and then we'll work left to right, and I'll do, say, the elimination and the speed records in this. And then we'll call it a day in terms of racing for today, and I'll talk about the next two streams. Right, nice and easily into third. This is quite a nice car to drive. Pretty basic inside. Daisy. Despite that, I don't think it's as hard to drive as the Aston Martin, but as you saw there, once you do lose it, it's a little bit hard to get control of it again. Okay, 5 cars left in the race. I'm in first. I'm still sliding all over the place, but I'm 100 yards up on second. Around the corner, there we go. 4 cars left in the race now. Still 100 yards ahead of second. Didn't lose it this time round. Guaranteed a podium finish. Alright, just the two of us. There we go. First. So virtual medical doctor Ayaka says, I hope the next update is not boring. Well, Yeah, it's been a bit of a boring update, this one, hasn't it? That's my worry. That is my worry. If I was a betting man, unfortunately I'm not, because I'd lose probably. But if I was a betting man, I'd be thinking, I bet there's only 2 new cars in it, and I bet one of them's a motorsports, if not both of them. In fact, it might be a case there are technically 10 new, 10 new unlocked cars, because there's a possibility we might get Formula One. We are if they've still got that going on, we are due Formula One releases for the 2025 season. But who knows? Who knows? As I said, we'll find out on Thursday night, and I'll talk about it on Friday. Now the problem is, if it is just Formula One, I'll be disappointed again. I do like my road collection. I do want to see new cars on the road collection side. For the last 4 releases, it's very much been motorsports heavy. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is again. Right, I'm going to just do the speed record at the Hill circuit at Dubai. 150 miles per hour is what I've got to get. We've just done one of these in one of the other series. But I'd say this track is quite popular today. There you go. Already done. Shri Parfik asks, will we get to play Formula One cars in multiplayer? Well, that is a good question. They have done that before. They did it in, I think it was the previous release. So it might come up again. I personally don't understand why they just don't do the previous years. Do a 2024 online multiplayer racing with F1 cars. But that being said, if they're not going to do that, then I would probably again say F1 won't return to multiplayer online until if in the next release F1 is in there, it'll be 2 releases after that, I'd say. If I was a guessing man and not just a betting man. Right, I'm just going to do the eliminations and the speed record. So that moves me up to tier 6. Sprint circuit elimination. I mean, part of me hopes we don't get F1. I'll be perfectly honest. But if we do get F1, fine. I just think it kills the release, because that will be the only new cars in the game. But a lot of people like the F1 stuff, so it is popular. So as I said, we'll find out on Thursday. Again, my view is if there is an F1 release, if it is an F1 release, there's only going to be one series in the game, which will be the F1 series. That'll be it. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how to judge the next release. I'm worried it's going to be another bore fest. All right, definitely got a podium position. I'm doing my best to slide this car all over the place. There we go. Another first. Hmm. Okay. Oh, good grief. So on on tier 7, we do have a speed record, but it's a Formula E track, and I just don't like these tracks at all. I'm going to start from way back behind the finish. Look how tight it is to turn this car around. Okay, starting from way back behind start line. Oh, what was that for, Tony? Whoops. Oh, look at the state of that. But I did get first. So we'll have to call on Eric to repair the bodywork damage to this car. It is all that Eric is good for. He claims to be an engineer. Every time he gets his hands on the car, it always goes slower. All right, there we go. That is speed record done. Shadia enters the chat and says, "Sup, man? How you doing?" I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Hope you are okay as well. Welcome along. Thank you for watching and saying hello in the chat. Right, so we're up to 31%. On to... No, nothing in tier 8 for us there. Or tier 9. Oh, look at that. We have got... Oh, this is a tough one, though. Right, this will be interesting. Let's give this a go. We'll finish off with this. So, it's the Porsche test track, but it's the worst Porsche test track. It's the dynamic circuit. So the reason I think that's the worst is because it's effectively single lane. So it's very hard to overtake on, and to overtake 21 cars in 4 laps is a big ask. Well, let's have a go just for a bit of fun. But again, it's another circuit that's easier to do offline, because you're now trying to beat players that are setting times as good as you, but they're in the front. Right. I mean, look at this, I'm only in 14th place. It's just so hard to overtake. Now, I might get a few here. Around. Well, the car is slippy. I mean, again, I am trying to push. It might not look like I am, but I'm pushing really hard. Okay, so lap 1, 8th place. So I've got 3 laps to go and 7 cars to overtake. I've got to get one here. All over the place with this car. I said it was better than the Aston Martin. I might take it back after this. I think I need to get 3 cars overtaken on this lap to have a chance. There we go. Oh. Okay. So I'm in 5th. 4 cars to overtake, 2 laps to do it in. Achievable. Achievable. Oh dear. It was achievable. I've now just messed that up. Oh dear. So it was looking good, and now it's looking like a disaster. Oh dear. Look at the state of the car. Oh dear. It's like I want to say it's like Dodgers, but that's not what I'm thinking of. Pushed too hard and made too many mistakes. I do think it's achievable, but we'll worry about that another day. So, only 5th for me today. I knew it'd be hard. It is one of the hardest tracks, I think, in the game. That and any Formula E track, just because of the layout. Imagine if this had barriers all the way along it. There we go, 5th. How disappointing. AJ says, I kind of hate this track, to which Shri Kafik says, don't we all? Indeed we do, sir. Indeed we do. Shadia goes on to say, the Porsche track still feels better than the last one. Was that a Formula E track? Yeah. I'd put this only slightly above the Formula E tracks, but only just. Virtual medical doctor Ayaka says Singapore and Porsche test track are better than Hong Kong. Well, to be fair, I think all the Formula E tracks I would put bottom of the list. In fact, I'd be quite happy to have them removed from the game. But I do agree the Porsche test track is better, but the dynamic version of the Porsche test track is the worst of all the different Porsche test tracks that are available. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I didn't quite do it. Now, do you know what that means? It means I get to torture you all doing it again. Let's see if we can get it right this time. Let's see if we can get it right. Come on. Okay, so this will be the final race for today, and then we'll have a quick run through about what's coming up. And yeah, sign out. Okay, I'm into 12. Oh dear. 8. Now I think I want to be in 7. So another car. There we go, 7. There we go, into 6, even better. Now that does mean I shouldn't have to push quite as hard, hopefully. And I have got 3 laps still to go. 5 cars to overtake, 3 laps to do it in. Let's get one here. There we go. So I think if I can get 2 cars on this lap, 2 cars on the next lap, and then the final lap should just mean a whole lap to get first. I'm doing so much better this time. There we go. Even better. Into 3rd. Okay, so at the end of lap 2, I'm into 3rd. 2 cars to overtake, 2 laps to do it in. Take me time, but I'll still end up hitting everyone. And there we go, into 2nd. So I've got a lap and a half to catch first, which means I don't have to push, which hopefully means I won't be skidding all over the place. There we go. Into 1st. Into 1st with 1 lap still to go. Say, I don't like this track. My least favourite of the Porsche test tracks. I put the long track first, followed by the short track, and then last this one. I don't mind testing tracks just so long as there's plenty of overtaking opportunities. I feel like half of this track you're following a car, so you really have got to be selective when you do your overtakes. Alright, nevertheless, barring a disaster, or speaking of disasters, I'm in 1st place and looking like I'm going to win it. There we go. Phew! Sadio says, I like Melbourne. It's got good amount of tightness. It's logical. I'm not a fan of Melbourne. I don't like... When you consider the whole point of this game is that you start in last place and you have to overtake everyone, I think there has to be a little bit of latitude on there being spaces to overtake. And I think Melbourne, I can't get around Melbourne without smashing into everybody, basically. So I'm not a fan of Melbourne for that reason. There we go. Car needs servicing. Shady goes on to say, yep, it was a Formula E track. Yes, it was. Yes. Cabello Modesani says it's like Mad Max. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, yeah. I believe that might be the car as well that they use. Yeah. Good call, that one. John says, armchair driver. Yeah. And Shadio goes, thank God you sound British and not British, or everything would have went over my head. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I have no idea what you mean by that, but fair enough. Right, okay, so there we go. So we did achieve today. We got 4 sets of gold today, which is got 5 sets of gold today, which is a lot better than I thought. So when I say five, two of them were in I can't even remember what exclusive series it was. The oh blimey, what was it? The Porsche 935. I got 75% and 100%. And I actually got 100% with a car that needed servicing, so that was quite good. So the next and the last for this release of competing in multiple series will be on Friday. So uh, there will be a new time trial to do. There'll be a new online multiplayer tournament to do. We'll have these two um, exclusive series as well. I might not do any more racing other than that because we'll also be looking at the release notes for the next release. So I'll be sort of like deep diving a little bit in terms of just going through the cars that will be used, like for example in whatever flashback events are on, and also what the weekly time trials will have, and whether or not there'll be any discounts on cars. So it should be quite an interesting stream. But that's on Friday. The next two streams, I'll be breaking down the Aston Martin Vulcan AMR Pro Limited Series into 2 streams. Normally, if you go from start to end, the limited series typically lasts about 3.5 hours. That's just a bit too long for me nowadays. So I like to break it into 2 parts. So tomorrow I'll probably try and get up to 60%, which is normally around about completing tier 9. That normally leaves 6 tiers to do, and then I'll do the rest on the Wednesday stream. And as you can see there, we've got 50 gold to have. I already own the car. You can tell just by the fact there isn't a reward of a car. I actually have it fully upgraded as well, so it should be quite easy. But on the second stream, we will go through what you need to spend if you did want to get this car. In addition, as well as the 50 gold, you'll see there the VP reward is 5,250. And if we scroll along, even though we've already had the grand prize, there are some additional prizes to be had. This isn't working very well. There we go. That's better. Including 60 gold. So it's 50 gold plus 60 gold over the next 2 days. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah. I won't be streaming on Thursday, but then I'll be finishing off this release on Friday and also doing a look at the next release, as we'll have had the notes and we'll have a good look at them. Right, so there we go. That's the week's racing. One final look at the chat. Shadia asks, how do you feel about Catalonia? I like Catalonia. Yeah, it's good. I quite enjoy that circuit. Um, I I prefer the full Grand Prix circuit to the other two tracks that are available. But I do overall enjoy that circuit. It's relatively fast. It has got some tight corners, but it's not silly with the tight corners. You know, like if there's a 180, it's gradual rather than immediate, which is the big problem I have with the Formula E tracks. There's also plenty of overtaking opportunities at uh, Catalonia. Now, maybe not in real life, but in real racing free, there's plenty of overtaking opportunities. Okay, there we go. End of the stream for today. Get the game off and mute its audio. Yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow. I will be a bit later. Normally, what happens on a limited series is they normally give you 24 hours of free servicing. So what I tend to do is the first part I stream a bit later So I can take advantage still of the 24-hour free servicing by doing the next day stream a couple of hours earlier. So a little bit sneaky, but it just means I can service the car for free, and I don't have to use one of my VP rewards and initiate that in terms of having free servicing available. That'll be the plan. Whether it works out like that, who knows? But that'll be the plan. Right. Okay. So if you've enjoyed this stream, please give it a thumbs up or a like. And if you'd like to see more of this type of content, then if you watch on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel The Fifth Guardian. Or if you watch on Rumble, then please follow the channel The Fifth Guardian. Okay, with that being said, I hope whatever is left of your day is a very good one, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. So until then, thank you and goodbye.